Okay. Hello, this is Sussy Cast, and this is episode 2.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about gaming culture and basically just the
Good, the bad.
Yeah, the overall feeling that you get when playing games. So a lot of the gaming culture, since it's online, you don't really have to like expose your actual identity. So a lot of people will just be like as annoying or rude as they can, to put it nicely.
Many people online don't have a filter because you don't see them. It's just online. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, like, you know, I could go in a COD lobby, you know, say a couple words that might be slurs, and no one's going to do anything. I'm not going to get reported since it's kind of just become a part of the overall, like, experience. And also, like, just general toxicity. Like, you know, maybe your teammate's doing bad, you'll just, you know, throw a couple insults and then maybe throw in some that aren't really nice in terms of, like...
Yeah, something you wouldn't say in person, you'll probably say in games.
Like, you know, you might call someone, like, a bitch in real life.
Garbage, or they're good at nothing.
Yeah, but, you know, in online, you're going to call someone some
other things.
Yeah, that no one would like to hear you. Like, if you wouldn't say it to your grandma, you know...
Don't say it online.
Or, you know, just someone you know. So, yeah, it's basically just people online are going to say whatever they want.
And, like, at this point, it's become a part of it, so no one's going to get, like, report him, go, like, out of their way. You basically hear it, like, every time you go online.
Unless it's, like, a smaller game, like, not a lobby.
Yeah, like some other games,
like you can mute people.
Yeah. Like, other games have, like, very helpful fan base, communities, I guess.
Yeah. Like, in CSGO, you just can mute the person, or, like, also chat mute them in League. Very, very toxic game, since everyone that plays it is probably either 90 pounds or 300 or really bad at school or has no friends, IRL, R-spawn.
So,
yeah, it's just very... Like, some people will go out of their way just, like, not queue without, like, a couple people with them so they don't get harassed.
Yeah, and, like, the opposite side of that, there's some other games that have, like, smaller... The smaller the community is, the
kind of better it is.
Yeah, the better it is. Like,
since you're more likely to know someone.
Yeah, like, for example, Warframe. If you go in the chat in Warframe, like, there's no one really saying any bad words or mean things. Everyone's trying to help each other out. Even, like, more experienced players will, donate to... like less experienced players,
because that game's more like just community and like getting the best items you can.
But like a game like Call of Duty, if you've played Call of Duty, if you go in the lobby, you're gonna hear a racial slur or just like slur in general if you're in there for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, you know, maybe you get a good frag on someone, then you know you're just gonna be under barrage by some white kid. And
they explain how unlucky they are and how bad you are and how lucky you are.
Yeah, but really you're just a better player. And, you know, some games are adding like a profanity filter.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in Valorant can you report voice chat?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, so like games are getting better at it, but still like there are people that are just going to find ways to bypass it. Like you can type words in the chat that aren't detected by the...
Yeah, like you can like put spaces in between or use different letters.
Yeah, use different characters, which doesn't really help, but there's no way they can do it without some like advanced AI or technology, which is a good segue into our next section, the technology in gaming and like the hardware that goes into it. So in recent years, for like the past decade or so, there's been advancements in like virtual reality and augmented reality, even to the point where Facebook like basically rebranded itself as the metaverse, which they're basically just gonna take over your brain at one point. Yeah,
their idea is basically to live in the virtual world instead of going on Google like you would right now, search something. You just ask your assistant. Like
you put on the headset, kind of like Sword Art Online.
Yeah,
you just be in that world till you got off, but. You know, that isn't really the healthiest thing since you lose connection or, like, if you don't have some way of just, like, community, like, it would be fun if it was, like, augmented reality.
Yeah, like-
we can just like have stuff in your room that would help.
Like
But if-
Google, Google Home, Alexa, like that type
Yeah.
of stuff. But if you live in that world,
Like,
I don't think that would be the best
constantly.
decision. Yeah.
But, that's not likely to happen, hopefully. But it always could, considering, stuff like companies like Elon Musk is doing it.
Yeah.
I'll find out what it is. The Neuralink, which is basically just a chip they put in your brain. I think they're doing it to, like, just do stuff and, like, help, like, treatment and stuff. But that technology could also just be used to, like, alter someone's, like, thinking or, like,
Yeah.
put them into a world that they don't know. Kind of like,
Yeah.
like soft drugs.
Yeah, but even like there's a good side to that. Let's say someone who can't use their legs anymore or like disabled in some way, they could put on the VR headset and experience
Yeah.
something that they probably won't experience
Like,
in their lifetime.
The chip could, stimulate some part of your brain
Yeah.
that, like, feels like you're walking.
Or like feels like you're skydiving or something weird.
Yeah, but that's a little off topic. 'Cause it's, gaming time. So, graphics and AI. So, graphics have been getting a lot better recently with, like, RTX.
Yeah, if you've seen like a game from 2010 compared to even
Like-
like Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, it's way better. Because the chips are getting, like, smaller and smaller, so you can fit more onto one thing. Coolers are getting better and just, like, better stuff. Although prices are going up since, like,
Yeah.
cryptocurrency, which does affect gamers a lot.
Yeah, and another part in prices going up, a large like reason to that is, let's say Nvidia, if you've seen, when they release a good graphics card, you can't buy it off release because there's a lot of
Yeah,
people
the
botting
buying.
to buy it like instantly and then sell it for a higher price on
Yeah,
like,
like the RTX 3090 right now is probably like $3,000.
even though how much was this set to be like
it's
with
like 1,500.
Yeah.
So they're like double, triple the price, and it's just really dumb.
Yeah, it's really
Or
scummy as
people
well.
will buy a bunch of them for crypto mining, and usually it doesn't work out for them since the amount of power uses outweighs like how much money they actually make. So the graphics are getting better, but it's a lot harder to get the graphics. And like RTX, real time like shadows and stuff looks really good even on Minecraft.
yeah.
Like, I don't know, Minecraft's like actually becoming like so realistic with
Yeah,
some texture packs.
Minecraft was always known to be like a fun game, but like the graphics
Yeah,
are really bad. But if you see like Minecraft with shaders, it kind of looks like an art style and
Yeah,
not
but
just
then
like
you add RTX and like
yeah, texture packs.
that are like 4K, and you need a really good PC to run them, but they basically look like realistic. Like it's really amazing.
and innovative.
Yeah, and AI is also getting very complex. Like even though in the past episode we talked about how Cyberpunk failed completely, it still brought an AI that like had its own character. Also like GTA, everyone's kind of different.
Yeah, like games made by Rockstar a lot actually, like
Yeah,
Red Dead
yeah.
Redemption. If you walk around the world, someone will randomly bump into you, like talk to you. That's all
Yeah.
AI generated. It's not like
I mean, it's not like
Yeah, like,
completely
people-
random. People still have to record the voice
people
lines.
have to record it, like make the animations for it, but like the placing of where they are and stuff is all AI.
I mean, people don't like animations are kind of becoming really not important since people can use like calculations and like algorithms just make animations work. Like they'll input some images and an AI can literally copy like a walking cycle, which is basically there's no need for like animators
Yeah.
in some fields.
That is like basically losing jobs then, like AI
Yeah.
will, but at the same time it's
also, like-
much more productive
Yeah,
and like
like-
faster.
But losing your job to some
Robot.
piece of shit coder that decides to improve the industry is really annoying. So, also computational power, as I've been talking about, like situations, physics, terrain generation, is like going up. Like if you look at a game like 2009 Minecraft, it's basically just like a block with some like different
Yeah.
trees and like altitudes. But like you look at Minecraft now and their new update, there's like different caves, cliffs,
Yeah. Minecraft back then, you would just find plains, biomes, you walking around. But
maybe
now,
some deserts.
now if you just fly around the world, you'll see mountains, deserts,
up to like 300
snowy
blocks.
mountaintops, and then if you go underground,
Yeah, there's like crevices, caves.
Yeah, even before this last update, there were just normal caves when you went down. But now there's like large caves with water biomes and like
it's and like just like actual like somewhat realistic. Like there might be some like vegetation down there, like vines, moss and stuff like that.
That would have never been found.
Yeah, in Minecraft previously, unless you use like a mod that changed the terrain.
Yeah,
but those weren't always that good. Or amplified, but that kind of just made everything higher.
Amplified just makes everything bigger and like higher.
Yeah.
If you go like a mountain normally, it would be like double the size.
Yeah. But like it also kind of made some cool stuff, but it wasn't like realistic generation. Another game with like good terrain generation, probably Rust. Like although you can make custom maps in it, most of the procedural maps are just custom like AI made. So like make a noise map, and then there'll be mountains and stuff, and then it'll place rocks with like an algorithm and where to place like towns, which you wouldn't see in the previous years. Like
that's how much AI has grown.
Yeah, like probably 2016 Rust started to actually get the terrain down. Like past like maybe 2014, you would see nothing like that. It would all just be like handmade, which does lead to some like really nice levels and stuff. But, like, it also doesn't add replayability. So
someone handmade that also takes a lot more time. If you just punch in, like, a code to an AI, that would be, like...
Yeah, it would work a lot better.
Yeah, you wouldn't need to pay anyone to make it.
If you had to play the same Minecraft world over and over again...
no one would play it.
No one would play it, but since it's procedural...
New every time.
Yeah, like, new cave areas, everything, which is really cool. And physics, like... Because CPUs are becoming so fast and powerful, the physics can be done a lot quicker. Like, in the new Unreal Engine, there's literally, like, a part of it where it'll automatically separate the mesh into different meshes, so you can get, like, you shoot a bullet in a building and some of the bricks will fall off.
Like dust and, like, particles from the wall will...
And, like, they'll actually be physics objects, which... Even like 5 years ago, you would never assume that that'd be in anything.
Yeah, you wouldn't think like, if I just like hit this wall, a part of it will like break off like normal.
Like what's that one game? It's like Destruct. No, is you know what I'm talking about? It's like a cube. It's like blocks, and you can just destroy everything. Yeah, I'll find it. It's like a Steam game where it's dynamic, so you can destroy anything in the game with like realistic physics, and it actually makes sense. Like you hit a wall with a sledgehammer.
In like earlier games, if you like ran into a bush, the bush would stop anything and everything. But like now, if you ran into a bush, the bush would like sway and like
or it would break apart.
Yeah.
Let me find out what that game is called, because it is Tear Down. That's what I was referring to. So like when it came out, the physics were like not bad, but like a building could stand with like one support, but now like there's like structural weight to a building, so it just collapse no matter what. And they've just been adding a lot more physics because the CPUs are getting better, GPUs, everything, which of course might make the price higher considering it will take more effort to make those, but it also has a return. Like even outside of gaming, like algorithms to find out what you'd like.
Those can be sold to like bigger companies.
Millions. And like image recognition, stuff like that. Like anyone can like with a decent coding knowledge can make anything with AI, or like you do have to study a bit.
Yeah, you have to know, but that also opens up jobs as well. A lot of people are working on coding
Google,
right now.
Like if you want a job at Google, you have to know how to make algorithms to figure out what a person likes or what they're trying to figure out.
Yeah, which if you if you're talking to someone over the phone about something, chances is you might go on Google and you might get an ad of it later, and that's because like
I don't think that's more fun. Like if you search something up on YouTube, like
that's not even like AI, but in general,
like
that's
graphics card reviews, then probably like
if
you're on Amazon, it'll be like an ad saying, graphics card.
This graphics card is on sale.
Yeah, it's very good and bad at the same time, since it's getting better, but people can use it for like malicious,
and also like less privacy a little bit. It's a little bit invasive.
But in terms of gaming, it's good since also servers will be able to run faster. Like Valorant's 128 tick because it uses new hardware and stuff, but CS:GO is still 64 since it's a bit older architecture and stuff. It's not built on newer stuff.
Yeah, so with like the rise of the market of gaming, the technology also like grows. It's like basically it grows together.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we want maybe even more realistic graphics, which is kind of hard to attain right now because there's like a chip shortage. But like the companies will probably make that hardware available to the person, and it's.
Yeah, like even in 10 years, we probably will be looking at our games right now and saying, "Oh, their graphics suck.
Terrible. Like, what is this?
Oh, like they don't have the new."
Yeah, they don't reflect infinite worlds.
So. Yeah, like.
Yeah,
that's the rate that it's been growing at.
Yeah, so that's all we have to say about technology. I'm gonna bring it back to the gaming culture because we haven't talked about the memes.
We've been talking about a lot of the bad stuff in gaming culture.
But
we haven't been
there's
talking
also
about
a lot of good stuff.
Yeah,
like how people will help one another. Like
it also brings a lot of people together.
Yeah, like a lot of communities, like especially in games that don't focus on competitive.
Yeah, more
grinding.
games are like.
Yeah, like Minecraft, like a survival world, you usually work together.
Yeah,
but sometimes
like,
you
games
don't.
that you're against other people. There's a lot of toxicity.
Yeah, because you're just trying to get better.
Yeah, you're. Let's say you'll get mad as well if someone's better than you. But like other games, when it's not really about skill that much and more about like having fun, like the communities will come together.
You never like call someone, in like Terraria or Minecraft or like. Well, what other games are like co-op? Like not Rust, you would still get called it.
Rust, you would. There's also
because Rust is competitive. Like,
yeah,
it's basically just CS:GO survival. Yeah, but there's some games like Gary's Mod.
Yeah, Gary's Mod.
And then unless it's the 5-year-old that has a mic, but or what's that one thing?
Then another part. In gaming culture, there's a lot of memes. That's another. There's a lot of like jokes and references that maybe someone who isn't in the gaming world won't understand. That brings a lot of community together as well. Like, let's say, like, what's an example of a meme that people will know?
I don't know. Probably
like even like Valorant voice lines that are like used.
Yeah, like come.
Like that's a voice line by Jet.
Yeah, or like. Or memes that connect to like gaming social media creators, like content creators.
Yeah,
like
a lot of
Twitch streamers, YouTubers.
Yeah, Twitch is also a big platform.
Yeah, so Twitch, it's kind of deviating a little bit from the traditional gaming.
Yeah, there's also a lot of controversial aspects of Twitch, such as like gambling and hot tub streams. So as we talk on to like more content creators and stuff, a big platform for that is Twitch. So Twitch is like the biggest streaming platform right now, and you might think like YouTube would be it, but no, because YouTube.
There's already so many established
people on like there.
And you have to really be innovative on YouTube. Be like, who's that one guy? He's like Luke the Notable.
Yeah, Luke.
He does the new. He does.
He has like a new series.
Yeah, like 100 days in some Minecraft world, but.
Like, you have to have, like, a really good idea in YouTube.
Yeah.
But, like, Twitch streaming is more just about being yourself and being online.
Being with your community. Yeah. Like, if a Twitch streamer doesn't talk with their community, they're basically dead.
Yeah, like, let's say you don't stream for 2 months. People already forgot about you by then, basically.
Yeah, because it's like Shroud. He's like, a really good gamer, but he also knows how to, like, talk with his community. Yeah. He knows how to, like, actually announce stuff. Like, all of his partnerships with Logitech, he, like, does this very cool, edgy ad to release a new mouse that, makes his fans buy the product since, they think they're going to be like Shroud, but they end up the same silver rank.
It's just a mouse.
Yeah, like, but Twitch streamers also are, like, really profitable, like XQC in the leaked document. Yeah. Which isn't probably
he's made how much?
$9 million.
$9 million.
But that's not even including, like, sponsors.
Yeah,
that's
only including Twitch, but when you get big, you get sponsors that want to invest in you,
like
to promote their product.
Twitch people usually have like G Fuel, maybe like Uber Eats or like some like food
If you
delivery.
like look in the top left corner,
Yeah,
top
or like the
bottom
description of their channel.
yeah, it's like, oh, get my free
And, like,
code here.
They probably like, who was it? Aiden Ross. He's not really a gamer, but he's still on Twitch because Twitch was built off gamers. He made, what was it? I think it was $500,000 an hour on a gambling site.
Yeah,
And like
real bets.
Yeah, or something like that, which was very controversial, but it just proves that like Twitch, even though you don't have to be a gamer, you can still be very like good on it. Like Hassan, or
That's politics side. There's a lot of different sides to Twitch.
Yeah, like
But the backbone was gaming.
The bathtub streams.
Those ones.
Those still go on to this day with like Amaranth and but she also does other platforms of content creation that we're
not gonna talk about that today.
Like the fans of the only.
Yeah, the only fans that you could ever think of.
Yeah.
But like other content creators like XQC might see, that guy is the number one like
the
Twitch
biggest
streamer.
Twitch streamer.
Yeah, the biggest Twitch
He's made well over 10 million.
Yeah, and if you look at his origins, he
was
started off as a
Overwatch
Pro.
Yeah.
And
now he's more React.
Like, he starts like people start off as gaming, but like they can branch off to many different things. Like
I don't think XQC is good at a single game.
Yeah, I don't think he plays.
But it's because he's funny. Like
his personality is what brought him. At first, it was his skill, and then a little bit of persona, and then started slowly his like personality started to grow, like get higher. And the reason that people watch him,
it's like. You can start out gaming, you can continue gaming, or you could just be yourself. Like, it's kind of amazing. Or, like, you could just be, like, talking and playing a game in the background, maybe discussing with a stream, like a viewer or something. It's just all about starting off and then gaining the traction on, like, Twitch. And then you can move to YouTube, get partnerships like Ninja. Is like, what is it, $15 million with Mixer?
Yeah, he
was so lucky in that.
He got a deal with Mixer, like a small platform, but the platform shut down. So then he made a lot of money, but he could go back to the platform he was at before.
He could go back to Twitch and just make more money. Like, he averaged like 800 viewers on Mixer.
But it didn't matter because he got 15 mil, which is the main part.
Yeah, or even higher, something like that. And like, it was just Microsoft's shitty attempts at a gaming platform.
Yeah, like even a gigantic company with a lot of money can try to replicate like a streaming website.
But if it's not built from like actual gamers, then it's nothing. Like, because there's no community there. It's just people desperate to see the streamers again. Yeah. Like the same. Also, like probably a lot of streamers and YouTubers got big off of like games like Among Us, like Toast. All those people. Because that game became really popular, so their incomes improved and stuff like that. And now they've kind of fallen off.
Yeah, they don't really do Among Us content anymore.
Yeah, because it does get repetitive after the 1,000th video of 1,000 IQ imposters.
That's how new games.
They're either they'll last long but die.
Yeah,
or they'll last like a second and a half and die.
Even like not well known games can grow.
Yeah, they can grow a lot
from the Twitch streamers, but Twitch streamers also grow from that game. So it's like a partnership.
Basically. If like a popular Twitch streamer like XUC plays like a game with 40 players average, that game's gonna spike to like 40,000. At some point, or like something around there. Since people want to play the game, as gamers streamers.
What is he playing right now? Okay, so that's all we have for today. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some spicy stuff next episode.
Okay, see ya, guys.